And Buenos Dias Merida. Happy Sunday, October 24th, 2021. Let's see, it's currently 77 degrees outside with hazy, mostly cloudy skies. Do have a little bit of sun coming through. Um, High today is going to be 93 and get mostly cloudy after in the afternoon. And look for thunderstorms and rain throughout the day, a little drizzle here and there, and heavier rains between 4 and 8 p.m. tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a wet evening. So let's see. Let me go over here and switch it over and say good morning and welcome. Good to see everybody. It's a nice day for me today. I woke up and early, did my exercises, and that's one thing I should talk about. The exercises I do. I do about an hour of exercising in the morning, different leg exercises, stomach exercises, and yeah, maybe I should go into that. But yeah, anyways, and yeah, good morning, Adam. Happy Sunday. Good. Yes, it is a happy Sunday. And let me tell you why. Well, the Mexican peso is it's at 20.17 centavos per US dollar. For some reason, it changed from 2018 yesterday to 2017. Usually on the weekend, it does not change. So it must have been right on the edge. Silver is $24.43 per ounce, up about a dollar or so from last week, and gold is sitting at right at 17.99 per ounce, and that's up about 40%. And I've added Shiba Inu to this list. It's up right now. It was up even more so, dropped a little bit back down, but it's still up 46.8% in the last 24 hours. Last checked, it's sitting at 0.0000. That's 4 zeros, 4216. Yeah, it's up almost 50. It was up 50%, 56%, and now it's back only up to 46%. But yeah, 50% increase in the last 24 hours. And they're talking about knocking a complete zero off of the list. So yeah, and let's see. Do bananas taste better in the U.S.? Thank you for reminding me. I've not had my banana yet. I've been running around doing my exercises, and I didn't have my banana. I had to change out my water and take out trash, and I did not have my banana. Yes, they do. And I was about to say hello to Greg there. I see you. Just haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, Greg, tell them how the bananas taste here in Mexico. They are awesome. Oh, I already started peeling it. Here's my banana. Just had to crack it, so I'll only eat it up to that point. These are all organic bananas out here. They had a split right at the bottom there, so I won't eat that portion of it. But the rest of it, yes, this is, I mean, just amazing taste. They taste better out here. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I better not eat that second bite and get back to the news. Okay, so yeah. And actually, let me say good morning to Greg. Yes, good morning, James. Good to see your smiling face. Well, thank you, Greg. Good to hear you, and hope you and your wife are doing well out here. Sounds like you guys are. I saw some pictures you posted, so right on. Yeah. Mm. Wow, that banana is the bananas here are better. Yeah. So yeah, so today, it's next weekend is Dias de los Muertos, and I was thinking about it when I was saying it yesterday. I said Dias de Muerta, and that's actually Day of Death, and that's not right. It's Day of the Dead, which is Dias de los Muertos. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's coming up this next weekend. So it's a little bit of history today, and so how there's two different holidays, they call it. This the Day of the Dead, and also there's a Hanal Pixican, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Pican, Pihuacan, because there's an X in there, and it's a Mayan word. Piacan could be Pican or Pichican or Pian or Pihuacan because it's a wa. Anyway, so yeah. Let's see. I was just looking at the comments here. Lately, our bananas have been bland. Please enjoy your banana. Thank you, Adam. I am. They're never bland out here, and they're abundantly available every single day at Parque Santa Ana, where I have tacos every now and then when I go over to the park. They have in their little market area chicken they're cutting up immediately right then, and they don't even put it on ice or anything because it's just butchered, and there's no chance for it to contaminate because it's sold. And they have bananas and then mangoes. I also that's where I get my honey from. So that's what I use for my coffee. So yeah, the bananas are great. Just closed on a house up in Las Brisas. Will be nice to get back to more stable life. Great for you guys, Greg. So glad to hear that. Right on. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Got to send me an invite, and we'll go take a look at that. Right on. Good for you guys. So yeah, that's a Hanal Pixcan or Pecan. I'm going to call it Pixcan. I'm going to call it that. Anyways, so yeah, as the weeks continue to fly by here in the Yucatonians, and here in the Yucatan, Yucatecos, Yucatecos. The Yucatecos are eagerly awaiting the arrival at one of the region's favorite holidays, Hanal Pixcan, Yucatan's version of Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. For many not familiar with these celebrations, beyond what they learned by watching the animated film Coco, which I've not seen yet, but the two may appear interchangeable. But yeah, they're not. And saying so out loud in front of a Yucateco would be a major faux pas. No, that's a big no. But to be fair, Dias de los Muertos blah, 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 and Yucatan's Hanal Pixcan do share many aspects. These include the setting up of elaborate altars and family visits to cemeteries. They also set up at the kitchen table, for the dinner, place setting and food for their past loved ones. These include the setting up of elaborate altars. The families go to the cemeteries to pay respect to their families. And, that being said, Hanal Pixcan really does have a character all its own. Dia de los Muertos is observed on November 1st and 2nd to coincide with the Catholic festivals of All Souls Day and All Saints Day. However, many of the most popular customs associated with El Dia de los Muertos traces their roots back to several prehistoric or pre-Hispanic cultures. In Yucatan, the Hanal Pixcan begins October 31st and continues through November 2nd, just like during Dias de Muertos, but that celebrate the rest of the country. But in Yucatan, people here believe that during these special days, the dead are able to travel to the human world to enjoy some time with their loved ones, as well as their favorite foods. So during Hanal Pixcan, every day is assigned differently. The first day and night is dedicated to children who have passed away. And thus it is common to see altars on October 31st being full of toys and candy. And on November 1st, that's the adults' turn. So tradition in Yucatan says that photographs of loved ones can only be placed on an altar a full calendar year after the person passes away, since before that time, his or her spirit visit, would not be permitted to cross over. So it would be considered too soon. The food and drinks that are placed on altars should not be touched and much less consumed until the next day, after the spirits of the deceased have had an opportunity to enjoy it for themselves. And then on November 2nd, the altars are restocked for children and adults alike. So on this day, it is a tradition to attend a special mass to honor the dearly departed, and offer up prayers for an easy passage between realms, as well as their souls in general. Even, excuse me, even within Yucatan, different regions observe Hanal Pixcan with their own foods and traditions. One is like I talked yesterday about the pan de muertos, the bread of the dead. So yeah, not dead bread, but bread of the dead. Yeah, in Spanish and flipping back and forth in my mind, it kind of, anyways. Yeah, so yeah, one other example is in the town of Pomach in Campeche, which aside from its huge concentration of bakeries, is famous for its own particular use and take on the celebration. As morbid as it may sound, from time immemorial, locals in Pomach have dug up the bones of their deceased loved ones to then clean the bones and display them on an altar. So yeah, hey, don't knock it. As with everything in Yucatan, food plays an enormous role during Hanal Pixcan, with some of the most popular the traditional dishes being the fruit salad, known as spelled XEC. So let me hear how you guys pronounce that. XEC. I pronounce it Wahek. Wahek. So Wahek and that's the star of the show. It's Mukai Polo or Pib. The uninitiated may think of this as pork and chicken stew pot pie, but it's closer to a large tamale. It's cooked with corn dough, and the corn mixture here is different than regular corn tortillas. It's a little bit thicker, but yeah, it's mixed with the corn dough, then mixed with a handful of spices and wrapped in a banana tree leaf. And those things are huge. My neighbor, she gets them, and then I tell her to pick me up too every now and then because I have my steamer. And man, that steamer works perfect for the tamales. But they are square and they're almost a pound each, and it's 25 pesos, $1.25 for a tamale. And yeah, they're fresh. But yeah, that's the best food here. And in some parts of Yucatan Peninsula, locals have believed their own take on the giant tamales. For example, in Valladolid, another city just west of here, and other communities in the east of the state of Yucatan, the most popular famous dish there during Hanal Pixcan is pan de expelion, which is stuffed with Valladolid's famous lomitos. So, over the past few decades, Mexico's Dias de los Muertos has attracted much international attention, in part due to it being featured in Hollywood films and other media in Yucatan. The Hanal Pixcan has undergone somewhat of a transformation, as it no longer owns only a somber occasion to be observed at home, but a very public celebration, complete with altar competitions and exhibitions. Also gaining in popularity is the Paseo de las Animas in Merida. They're going to have up. They had canceled it before. Now they're going to they already said it's back on, but it's a bunch of altars that they put up. And I'm going to stick here to my local park. They have a big thing going on in Plaza Grande. But yeah, it's more of a somber thing that I feel, and more a spiritual thing than exhibitions and competitions for the altars. But yeah, so yeah, in recent decades, Halloween, which of course is celebrated at the same time, has been gaining in popularity here, especially among young people. There are those out there that see this important holiday and a threat to local traditions. You know, this, Halloween is not. That's a U.S. thing that was created, uh, but they have a separate celebration here. And yeah, so it's yeah, it's gaining popularity here. There are those just because kids decide they want to trick or treat does not mean that the old ways are in any true danger. El Dia de los Muertos and Hanal Pixcan continue to be as popular as ever here. And I have a hard time believing, yeah, that a few Milky Way bars or Skittle things. Well, Skittles they don't have here. Skittles maybe, but yeah, pumpkins can really change the way the culture is here. But then again, who knows? So do what you will. Whether you choose to celebrate El Dias de los Muertos, Hanal Pixcan, Halloween, or some other sort of hybrid pagan ritual, just remember to be respectful to everybody. So, yeah, that's the history of the holiday. So let me go here to the comments that I've missed. Uh, it's Happy Sunday, yes. Hello, Adam and Craig. Uh, Lately, our bananas have been blend. Choyo's bananas, yep. Closed on house, good for you. Greg, Las Brisas, close to James. Las Brisas. I'm not exactly sure which neighborhood that is. There's like 40 or 50 different ones. That one I've not heard of yet. And record is about 15 minutes Uber ride away. Greg, is that up north area? Less like in the teens, 12th, and um, yeah. No, that's Las Americas, I believe. That's yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that's I'm planning on. I'm asking some friends of mine if where do they get the face painting done, and they haven't been able to tell me yet if I have to hire somebody to come in or if they're going to have face painters out there. Usually they'll have them out there, but yeah. Um, northeast, northeast. Okay, yeah, yeah. Due north is Las Americas. That's where Edmund and Betty were renting their house. Nice house. That's where we had that pool party. Um, but they got their house, and I'm not even exactly sure where their new house is because they just got it built. So northeast of Paseo de Monteo. Yep. That's north of right around Jose, I believe. He north of him. Better check that. Uh, yeah, cool. Right on. Still within the Beltway. Yeah, because I'm at the right at the southern start of Paseo de Monteo. Um, yeah, just like 45th. I just go out the street, and 3 blocks over, 4 blocks over is Paseo de Monteo, and on the corner is the one bank I go to, and then it has actually the cafeteria, the cafe. Yeah, right north of him. Yeah. So yeah, nice area. Um, I see some cats up here. It's up on the walkway, way up on top. Gato. That looks like a normal cat. He doesn't have the big ears like they do here in Merida. They're usually taller ears. Cute, nice looking cat. That one's an all gray looking cat. Anyways, yeah. So that's my plan. I'm going to go and get face painted up and go check out Parque Santa Ana and stop in the church, the cathedral they have there for loved ones that have passed away. So, yeah. James, we are close to you, within a stone's throw of the Cafe Morago. That one, Cafe Morago is like three down and three up. That's just one uh, getting my exercising done with that. Just renting an apartment for now. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's my plans for next weekend, and yeah, the rest of this week, keeping it open. Um, do you have a friend coming in? So I know she wants to see about purchasing a car. So we're gonna do some car shopping. So yeah, and I'm probably gonna do some more food videos for the page I have, that restaurant review page. So yeah. Anyways, everybody have a fantastic Sunday. Oh, yeah, it is getting top of the hour, and pop this in here into the chat. Coming back in the chat. Otherwise, have a fantastic week coming up, and the end of October and the beginning of November. So, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Adios.